Hello, hello, hello. I'm a little bit late because the camera, the second camera didn't want to work. I need to figure it out after. But yeah, technical problems as always. It's so strange. It's kind of something always doesn't work. But now at least at least the sound should be good again. So please, we will start in about 5 minutes. I just quickly need to get some water, and yeah, and I'll be right back. And then we start with an awareness practice today. So let me just quickly. Yeah. Just leave it like this, and I'll be right back. Just a little moment. Little moment. So I'm back in black. Let's go. So unfortunately only with one screen today, but shouldn't be that much of a problem. So, hello. Hello. Wow, okay, that's better, that's way better. So, first of all, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Marcel. I'm teaching everyday yoga. Every day here on Twitch. And we are going for around 45 minutes of an awareness practice first, so until 16:50, and then from there we're going for 45 minutes of more physical practice where we go up doing pre-handstands workouts, so preparing the handstand, finding a lot of things there to work with. Yeah, and again, I'm Marcel. I'm your yoga instructor, and I'm not the only guy here today. Up here is Shawn. Shawn is here for entertainment, energy, and motivation. And if you like to join in today, please come to sit down on your mat, up on some books, or maybe up on a sitting pillow. And you can also, in this lesson here, where we focus on awareness, we will not sweat at all. So please feel free to also use a chair. You can sit in a chair right now. And you can do this also with not the training clothes. But please make sure you have enough room to breathe here. So also for me, I already kind of like knitted it together, not knitted, made a knot there. But actually the trousers are already like tight enough. So try to make sure you have enough space so there's not a lot of pressure on your belly, because we also want to focus on our breathing here. And in my experience, this pressure on the belly really restricts the breathing a lot. So do this. And from there, start to breathe in deeper. And you found a good sit, and the sit, you can change it anytime you like. Feel free to change your sit whenever it feels uncomfortable for you. You can bring your right hand to the belly, the left hand to the chest, and start breathing in deeper to the belly and into the chest. And into the belly, into the chest. You can close your eyes and just deepening your breath. You can really put the right hand to the lower belly, like really far down. Breathe in deep. To the belly first and into the chest. And feel how the right hand rises and then the left hand. And see what else is happening to your body right now, right here, right now. Breathe in deep into the belly, into the chest. And feel how the hands are moving. Root down into your sitting bones a lot. And from there, maybe sit up a little bit straighter up. So feel that you get longer from the sitting bones to the top of the head. And by feeling this, see if your breath changes. Can you breathe in deeper already? Breathe in as deep as you can. And release, arms by your sides down. Bring the arms up by your sides. Breathe in deep. Get long from the sitting bones to the top of the fingers. And then release, arms down. And bring the arms up again. When you have the hands on top, you can take a little break and stop your breathing, hold your breathing, and then release, breathing out, releasing the breath. Holding the breath when the hands are on the bottom, on the floor, and then breathing in again. Go in your own rhythm, with your own breath here. When you breathe out, take up more space around you. When you breathe in, get longer from the sitting bones up to the fingers. Connecting to both sides here, so see how the left side moves, left arm moves, and the right hand moves. Are they moving similar? Today we really want to focus on the air, flying a little. Finding roots for sitting bones, but then also letting go of them and really getting long into the sky. Breathing deep. Go in your rhythm. Good. Let's go one more time. Take your time to and release. Good. Bring the hands to your thighs and move the hands forward and backward and feel the connection from the palms to the thighs. How does it feel on the thighs? Is it a warm feeling? How does it feel on the palms? And move them front and back, forward and backward. And from there, bring your shoulders forward, and upward, and backward, and down. Forward, upward, backward, and down. Forward, upward, backward, and down. See how that feels to you right now. Moving the hands forward, backward, moving the shoulders forward, upward, backward, and down. It's funny because yesterday I made an error with the microphone again, and today the second camera isn't working. And the day before yesterday, I kind of also had a problem with cameras, but the camera was capturing the voice, and I didn't realize them. It's all kind of these kind of things, and every day something new is coming. So at least I hope, now that we have removed an element at the moment, second camera, that we are good at the moment, that you can understand me good. Good. And this is the awareness practice here right now. So release again slowly. How do your shoulders feel? Connect with your shoulders. Breathe in deep. So let's focus on the shoulders for a moment. So there are several positions that we can have the shoulders in, right? We can have them next to our neck, up to the ears, kind of, like engaged. Then we can have them, of course, forward. Like you can bring both hands forward right now. And then it's maybe easier to feel the shoulder blades on the back. So we draw the shoulders, the arms backward until we feel the shoulder blades kind of almost touching on the back together. And then extend again. And we want to get there a certain kind of awareness. Good. Then release this again. Bring your arms by the side. And now just turning the hands in one side, one direction. Let's say the thumb goes forward. So thumb goes forward and comes to the back. So what are our shoulders doing here? It's really, really important to recognize this, because like this, if you try to turn more, we kind of start to slouch forward. And then if we turn it the other side around, we kind of start to open up. So the hands are open towards somebody else, right? And the shoulders are kind of opening, are going to the back just a little, just little tiny bit. And this changes our mood. So how we are standing, how we are walking, this changes our mood and our perception. And it's a great thing to know. So we want to have the shoulders a little bit to the back at all points if possible. But of course, sometimes the mood also just starts to dictate our position. And then we need to realize this and kind of bring the shoulders back. Sit up straighter, maybe. Yeah. And that changes our mood. That's such a great thing to know, right? So bring our hands forward. Fingers are vertical right now, then make the fists. And then go up and down with the fists. Up and down. Really creating a lot of space. The wrist right now. Up and down. Shake your wrist, shake your arms, the fingers forward again, then the thumb up, then the thumb in, thumb up, and thumb in, thumb up, thumb in. Shake your wrists, shake your arms. Hands up again. And from there we're circling the thumbs forward. Whatever forward means to you right now. Do you hear this bird? It's also always like chirping. It's a little bit like this high-pitched bird. Yeah, you probably don't hear it, right? So the thumbs are moving forward, and change the side. Let's move the thumbs to the back. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Shake your wrists, shake your arms. Woo! Bring the hands up again, interlace the fingers, sweep, and let's turn a little bit side to side here. So really releasing the wrists a lot. We don't grab on really hard and go left and right with muscles, but we go with muscles and softness. So we go with a lot of softness right, left and right here. Soften your grab, soften your fingers. Good. And release the wrists a lot, a lot. From there, we want to fix the right hand. So fixing the right hand, holding the right hand in the exact same position, but letting it be moved. So holding it where it is, and with the left hand we grab on and we move the right hand. And see where you can go with the left hand leading kind of the direction without using any muscles of the right hand. Good. Then change around, left hand fixed, grab on with the right and see where you can go with the right hand leading the way. Good. And release again, shake your arms, shake your elbows, shake your fingers, wrists. And bring the hands together. Pushing into the mounts of the fingers a lot. Pushing them together and clawing the fingers a little. Pushing into the fingers, into the mounts of the fingers, and releasing. So these are the mounts of the fingers here. And if you know already what I'm talking about, just keep on going. So pushing into the mounts of the fingers and clawing the fingers and pushing into the mounts of the fingers and into the fingers and releasing and pushing in again and releasing. Now, why are we doing this? We're doing this because we want to recognize what we want to do when we have the hands on the floor, right? When we have the hands on the floor, when we are upside down, for example, if you're doing other yoga practices where you maybe downward facing dog or something else. You really want to get a lot of awareness into the index finger mount, into the mounts of the fingers, because that protects your wrists. And we really press in again and release, press in, release, press in and release. Shake your wrists, shake your fingers. Good. And from there, again, fingers together, push into the mounts of the fingers and then lift the fingers off. And release the fingers, and lift the fingers off and release. Lift the fingers off, release. Fingers away and release. Fingers away, release. Good. You can intensify this by bringing your hands or from elbow to elbow, making one line and to parallel to the ground, right? And then trying to lift the fingers away, release. And this is way more intense because we have a much harsher angle at the wrists than if you're up here, right? But both things are great to bring them into awareness and see how each hand feels, each wrist feels. Good. Then bring your hands up, claw the fingers, and make fists. And go 50%, not 100%. Fists, clawing the fingers and fists. How does this feel to you? How does the left hand feel? How does the right hand feel right now? And release, shake your wrists, shake your fingers, then bring the right thumb up, get it to the outside, grab on with the left hand and push out of the thumb socket. So you should feel it here. Yep. And push out there with your whole arm. And release, change the side, grab on with the other arm. So turn the thumb to the outside, grab on with the other arm and push out. Good. From there, release, shake your wrists, shake your fingers. Good. Next exercise we're going to do is bring the arms up, fingers, palms together, and warm up your palms a little bit. At least in my place, it's already quite a warm day. The sun is shining, blue sky. Want to go outside a little later onwards. Let's see if I can make some time for that. So, warming up your hands. As soon as they're somewhat warm, bring them in front of the eyes together, close your eyes, and feel the warmth from the hands, from the palms. Good. Breathe in deep. And then release the palms slowly down to your eyes, touching the skin of your head, of your face. And slowly releasing the hands down. And releasing the hands completely. Opening the eyes again. And bring the hands up by your sides. 33 degrees, a little bit more. And one of my favorite exercises, we think about hugging the world. So extend out of the shoulder sockets, get long to the fingers. Get long to the fingers, belly in and up. Breathe in deep. Good. Long from the shoulders to the fingers. And then next step, we extend our fingers away from them, from each other. And get long, long, long. As you breathe in, get longer from the sitting bones to the top of the head. Breathe in deep. And release. One more deep breath in. Get longer from hand to hand, finger to other hand fingers. From fingers of one hand to the other side. Breathe in deep. And think about hugging the world. Give yourself a big hug. A big, big hug. Good. Breathe in deep. Release. Change your arms. Change to the other side. So other arm above the other. Breathe in deep. And smile a little and release. Good. How did that feel to you? Oops. Good. And now let's come slowly. At any point, if you start to feel that the sitting pose isn't comfortable to you, you can change it. Feel free to change it. So the next thing we're doing is just bring your chin to the right shoulder. Look over the right shoulder and breathe in deep. Long. Breathe in deep. And release, changing the chin to the left shoulder. Again, breathing in deep. Breathing out, changing. Releasing the shoulders down a lot. Breathing out, breathing in again. Breathing out, using your breath here as a tool, so try to breathe in to the maximum point. Let's see if there is a stretch, if you feel a stretch there, using your breath as a tool to stretch. Releasing, looking to the right, chin to the right, breathing deep. Awesome. Taking up a lot of air today. And again, breathing in as deep as you can. Good. One last time. Come back into the middle. How did that feel to you? I mean, it's really a longer practice that we're doing right now. Then bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Just down, releasing the shoulders down a lot. Breathing in deep. And you should feel a stretch from the left ear down to the right shoulder, left shoulder. It's on the left side right now. Breathe in deep. You don't need to accelerate this like by drawing down here right now, but releasing your shoulders just. Then breathing out, changing the side. Let your head fall forward and change to the left side. And the same thing as before, we take one deep breath, change the side. No need to hurry here. Really taking care of our neck, our shoulders here right now. Feel your body. Left ear to the left shoulder. We're not drawing the left shoulder up, but you're releasing the shoulders down a lot. You can put the hands wherever they feel comfortable. And again, use your breath as a tool here. Breathe in deep. Go in your rhythm, right? And then change to the right side, right ear to the right shoulder. And bring your right hand, this is optional, you can also just keep on going. Bring your right hand up, release the shoulder, right shoulder down, as good as you can. Then bring your left hand up a little bit. Engage the left arm and draw a little bit down with the left shoulder. And really don't do any jerky movements here, but keeping it controlled. Breathe in deep. And breathe out. Change the side. And bring the left hand up. Release the left shoulders. And just put a little bit of direction and weight from the hand to your hand, not pulling the head down. Then engage the right arm. And pull the right shoulder a little bit down. And then release the head forward, come into the middle, and come up again. Good. Breathe in deep. And last exercise, sitting. Bring the hands forward, so upward, and elbows are approximately shoulder height. And draw the shoulders. Draw the shoulders and the arms to the back, keeping the shoulders really down. We don't want to lift them right now. And then forward again, and to the back. And forward. Let's count to 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And again, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Go again. Release. Release. Good. One more time. Shoulders really a lot to the back. Draw the chin in and up. Try to sit upright and release. Good. Check with your shoulders, how your shoulders feel right now. And just for a moment, let's stand up together. So take your time standing up. As you are sitting for quite some time right now, stand up slowly and start to jump a little bit. Jump a little bit out of the, or shake your feet first. Take your time, shake your feet first, shake your legs. Good. How do your legs feel? How does your body feel? And then start jumping a little bit out of the knees. And release the shoulders, release the neck a lot. Maybe also jump out of the heels, so lifting the heels and let them go down to the floor again. Or also jumping completely. And now what we want to do is we release all the muscles that we don't use right now. So the shoulders are really released, neck and the head is really released. And we want to have a feeling of them jumping as well, like up and down a little bit. So the wrists are jumping, the shoulders are jumping, the neck is jumping. Good. And then slowly release. Come back down. Open your eyes. Awesome job. Awesome job. Let me check how much time we do. You don't have that much time anymore, but that's good. It's really, really, really great in the arms, in the shoulders right now. Feel how your shoulders feel. Feel how your neck feels. Is your neck a little bit warm? Good job. And we're going to lay down right now. Lay down on our mat. Whoop. On the floor. We're just going to stretch a little bit. So extend your hands, extend your legs, and stretch the right hand, the right leg, and then the left leg and the left arm. And change again. And change again. Go right and go left. Go right and go left. Right and left. How does it feel for you? Good. And then release this. Whew. Whew. How does it feel for you? Yeah. And if you like to do any other exercises, you can do them right now. Otherwise, we're just going to go into Shavasana right now. So your feet are falling away from each other. Our palms or arms are lying next to our sides, and the palms are pointing towards the sky, and we are just here right now. We just are here. Just be. I will get you back to your body in around 2 to 3 minutes. Close your eyes and just be. Deepening your breath. Start to move your fingers. Start to move your toes. Having your eyes still closed here. And when you're ready, draw in the knees towards your belly, coming back to your body. And then shifting yourself to either the left or the right side, coming to lie down on a side body position. Releasing all the muscles, checking with your shoulders, the neck, the tongue. Softening your face, softening all your skin. Check in with your arms, the elbows, the wrists, the fingers. Check in with your chest, the belly, the hips, the legs, the knees, the ankles, the heels, the toes. Release all the muscles. And from there, breathe in deeply and feel carried by the gravity of the earth. With your next deep breath in, feel also a little bit lifted off into the sky as you're breathing in, connecting with the air. Feeling light like a feather. With your next breath in, lift yourself up again, find a comfortable sit. And bring your hands in front of the heart together. So thank you so much for practicing with me today. Bring your hands in front of the heart together, have your eyes still closed. And connecting one more time to the air, feeling that there are so many possibilities you can take on, that you can cherry pick what possibility you like to go for. So many wonderful possibilities in your life right now. Release the arms, opening the eyes, and welcome back to here. Welcome back. How are you doing right now? So, if you're now want to exit, you can do so. We're going now for 45 minutes of more physical practice. So we're starting off right now a little bit later because, yeah, we're just starting a little bit later. And my name is Marcel, if you don't know me, if you're here the first time. I'm teaching every day on Twitch, live, but also the live streams will be uploaded to YouTube. So if you like to check out more of my content, head over to YouTube and say hello there. Or say hello here, I really appreciate that. And I'm not alone here, but I'm joined by Shawn. Shawn is here for energy, entertainment and motivation. And together we're teaching here on Twitch every day in 2020. So if you like to join in and have fun. If you have any questions, always feel free to write with me and we can interactively change the program of the yoga lesson. So without further ado, we are going into a handstand warm-up session, and it's for everybody accessible. And if you can't do a certain certain exercise, write me. So please come to a sit if you like to join in. Sit down on your sitting pillow. And root down good with your legs. Find a comfortable position. Breathe in deeply. We're just sitting here for a little moment. So bring your hands up. So you can also sit up on some books, right? Bring your hands up. Breathe in when you bring the hands up. Breathing in deeply. And then breathing out, releasing the hands. And breathing in again. Bring the hands up into the sky. Get long from the sitting bones to the top of the fingers and releasing. And really breathe in deep into the lower belly. And then into the chest. And release. Go in your rhythm here. Let's go around 3 more times. Take your time. Now this is the more physical part of the exercise today. Breathing in deep. And release. Bring the hands down. And we're going to all fours. Coming into all fours. Make sure your shoulders are over the wrists and hips are over the knees. So, take your time going there. Make it aware how you're moving right now. So bring the shoulders over the wrists and hips over the knees. And then start arcing up slowly from the lower spine upward. And then rounding down from the top of the head down. Rounding down. Arcing up. Lower spine upward. From the top of the head down. Arcing up. Then down. And up. Go in your rhythm, vertebra by vertebra. If you go up, breathing in. From the top of the head down, breathing out. Arcing up. Rounding down from the top of the head down. And releasing. Whew, how did that feel? And move your hips to the left and to the right, maybe making an endless 8. And with doing that, we're still arcing our lower spine a little bit up and down. Just see how it feels to move your hips a little bit left and right. And move your head a little bit, go crazy, go wherever you like right now. Can bend your knee, elbows a little bit, can you shift yourself back to child's pose, but keeping your hands where they are, hands over, shoulders over hands, right, or over wrists, and hips over knees, and from there move wherever you feel like, but keeping this alignment. Maybe come completely forward, upward facing dog, or shift yourself completely back, or try to release your head a little bit more. Good. How does your body feel today? And listen to your body where it wants to go. Then come to all fours again, good. And just bring more awareness to your shoulders right here, right now. So releasing the shoulders down, kind of releasing the shoulders so the shoulder blades are coming to the back. You could also say releasing the chest, right, down. And then pushing up with the shoulders so the chest goes up a lot and then down again. Trying to really bring a great awareness there where your shoulders are. Either shoulder blades on the back or shoulders extended out of the shoulder socket. Good. And then release, sit back, shake your wrists a little bit, shake your fingers. And good. Quickly interlace the fingers and shake a little bit left and right. Whew. How does it feel today? How do your wrists feel today? And from here, we quickly, I think we haven't done this for quite a while again. Wow. Quite some days we haven't done table position and lifting the right and the left hand, right hand at the left foot. So let's do that. So find a good stable position, then bring the right hand up and the left leg back. And try to hold this position as good as you can, pointing the foot into an imaginary wall behind you, and your hand is going far forward. Next to your ear, release the head down, so we're not looking up like this, but our head is an extension of the spine. Breathe in deep, Get long from the back foot to the top of the fingers, and then draw together, breathing out. Elbow and knee together, rounding. Then breathing in again, extending. Just get long right now. From the back foot to the top of the fingers. You can look to the back foot, if you like, and check if it's kind of like straightish. Doesn't need to be 100% straight, but straightish. Then together. And now next time we start to arc up. Breathing in deep. And drawing together. Breathing in. Like a flower opening. And then like a flower closing. And up again. Sun is shining. Opening. And moon comes up. And it's night and now it's day again. Opening and closing. And let's go 3 more times. 3 more days here. Sun is shining. We are opening our flowers. And closing. And 1 more time. And 2 more times. Closing. Make this controlled and breathe in deep. Especially the last time. Important. And together. Rounding a lot with your head also down and release. Good job. So how does your left arm feel right now? How does your right leg feel? The left leg feel? Does the right hand feel? Check, or right arm. Check with all the arms. Shake your fingers a little bit. Shake your wrists. And come back into all fours. Make sure your alignment is correct. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. And then let's go the other side. Good. Let's go. Back foot. Straight. Imagine into an imaginary wall behind you. And additionally, let's come down 1 more time. So additionally, I love to tell you, oh, the camera is not working right, that the index finger mount is pushing into the floor. Pushing into the floor and then clawing the fingers. So we really want to push into the mounts of the fingers and then clawing the fingers also to protect our wrist. So really try to do this. Our fingers are wide and the index finger is somewhat pointing forward. Push into the mounts of the fingers a lot and then slowly, slowly bring the foot up to the back into imaginary back, into an imaginary wall. And bring the other hand up and see how much balance there is. Breathe in deep and then draw together. And then out again from the back foot to the top of the fingers. Get long and draw together. And in again. And together. In. Together. In. Together. And now let's open up like a flower, arcing up and closing and open and closing, opening, closing. And let's go 2 more times, opening really deep and closing. Sun is going up again. And sun is going down, closing and come down. Check with how the right side feels, how the left side feels. Sit back on your heels for a moment, shake your wrists. Good. Good, good, good. Oh. So next exercise, we bring our hands a little bit forward. And again, we push into the mounts of the fingers. Tell you again and again, mounts of the fingers pushing into there. Fingers are wide away from each other and we push into the mounts of the fingers and then we push the fingers down and then the wrist. But make sure the index finger mount is on the floor. If you don't understand, please tell me. Please tell me. Especially for this exercise that we're doing now, it's important that you get it right. Otherwise, ask me. Push into the mounts of the fingers a lot. And we want to do wrist push-ups right now. So bringing a lot of the weight to the wrists, to the fingers, to the palms. And from there, we lift up and we go down again. And we don't want to lift up with the hips, kind of like this, but we want to push into the mounts of the fingers a lot. And we lift up from there. And additionally, there's one more thing. If you go further away, it gets harder. If you go closer, it gets easier. So please, if you're doing it the first time, please go a little bit closer. Other than that, we go for around 10 times to begin with. So let's go. 2. So up and down. Just count to 10 and then release. And it should feel like a little burning or maybe some warmth in the lower arm here. And then shake your wrist, shake your fingers, and let's go again. Push, put the hands again good down, push into the mounts of the fingers a lot, shift the weight there. And from there we go for around 20. So let's go 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And release. Shake your wrists. Shake your fingers, and let's go again. Let's go for around 30 if you can. Otherwise, if you're doing it the first time, just go for around 10 and go really a little bit closer maybe. Push into the mounts of the fingers, and again, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Shake your wrist, shake your fingers. Beautiful fingers, your beautiful wrists, your beautiful arms. Good. Bring the hands together and shake a little bit left and right. So we're not going for another time because we still want to use these muscles a little bit later onwards. Otherwise they're completely used. Good. So bring the arms forward and then let's make blinkers. So fingers together and fingers away from each other. Quickly, quickly, quickly. And imagine, so take a break, imagine we are in a crowd of people and somebody that you know walks over there and he doesn't quite see you. So you make blinkers and you need to of course blink really fast, otherwise he doesn't see you. So blink really, really fast or she doesn't see you. Really, really good thing to have in our arsenal to get some people's attention. Blink, 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 blink. Good, and release. Shake your wrist, shake your fingers, shake your shoulders. And then bring the hands forward. Push into the mounts of the fingers a lot. Fingers are wide, index fingers pointing somewhat forward. Then shift your hips up into the sky. And let's come into downward facing dog, right? So hips up into the sky a lot. Our shoulders are coming a little bit up. So the chest is coming a little bit up. And we want to find more space in the lower spine so we can bend the knees. And try to shift your hips up into the sky a lot. Good. And from there, we push into the mounts of the fingers a lot, as we just did before, and we start bending our knees and jump. So jump and release. And so you can also jump really slow, really low, completely fine. But what you want to feel is that when we push into the mounts of the fingers, we're getting pressed down into the floor. So if you're doing this, We're pressing into the mounts of the fingers, and we're getting back down into the floor. And see where you can go, see how it feels. Try to jump with your hips. Yep. Good. And then release. Bring your knees to the sides of your mat, big toes together. Sit back on your heels and reach forward. Reach forward, shoulders are going away from the ears. And breathe in deep. Take a break. Getting back your energy by breathing in deep. If you feel a stretch, breathe into the stretch. Ooh. Breathe in one more time. And come back up. Bring your hands about shoulder width distance apart. And let's do the same thing again. Pushing into the mounts of the fingers a lot. Bending your knees. And jump a little. Let's see where you can go. Good. Just jump, jump, jump. And then release. Come down again. Sit back on your heels. Just breathe in deep here. Shake your wrists, shake your fingers. And then hands forward. Push into the mounts of the fingers. Downward facing dog. Look between the wrists. And as you're breathing out, start walking forward until we're at the forward fold. Bend your knees, stand up with a straight back. Bring your hands up into the sky. Bring the hands in front of the heart together. Good job. Release the arms. Whew. And from here, let's take a little break in the action right now and do something more awarenessy like. One of my favorite exercises. So stand hip width apart. From there, release the arms a lot. Release the arms a lot. So now muscles are activated in the arms right now. Engage the knee, engage the thighs, and shift from the belly button to the left and to the right. Left and the right. Engage the knee, engage the thighs. So we don't want to move the knees like this, right? But we want to have the knees stable and make the movement from the belly button. Good. Knees and the thighs need to be engaged a lot. From there, you can either turn your head to the left and to the right, or we can look forward directly. So our hands are really released. Wet towel exercises this. Our hands are wet towels slapping against our butt, slapping against our belly, against our lower back. This is giving a great massage in the lower back, in the wrists, in the shoulders, in the whole spine. Good. Smile. And close your eyes. And slowly slow down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release the movement, and maybe find that there's still some impulses left, going left and right. And if you can feel these impulses there, that's where the center of your body lies. Good. Breathe in deeply. And release. Whew. Shake it out. Good. Let's come to the front of our mat. And we simply bend forward, bend at the knees, bend forward, down. Yeah, let's go for one sun salutation here to just warm a little bit up. Then lift up halfway. Check with your lower spine that it's not rounded. So you can also check at the hips. So hinging at the hips. And then forward fold. Place your hands on the mat and step back, downward facing dog. Breathe in deeply. Come forward, breathing out, coming forward and down, knees down or knees up. 90 degrees of the elbows, releasing the hips down. Pressing the feet, pressing the knees into the floor, and come forward and up, draw the belly in and up. And see, you can also go really slow. Just come up with your belly muscles. Your head is an extension of the spine. This meaning it's not looking up like, but it's an extension of the spine, and releasing, pushing yourself back to downward facing dog, breathing in deep. Looking between the wrists and slowly starting to walk forward as you breathe out. Forward fold. Bring your hips over the heels. Good job. Hips over heels. So for me, as I'm not as flexible, I'm getting more flexible by every day, but still a lot of the weight will be over the toes if you try to bring your hips over the heels. And then release the neck, release the head down. Good. From there, bend your knees. And sit back and stand up with a straight back. Awesome job. Shake your legs. And what we are going to do is just a little bit hamstring love right now. So stepping forward with the left leg, bending the right leg. Bending the right leg a lot. And hinging at the hips forward. Hinging at the hips forward. Drawing the belly in and up. Feeling a stretch in the left leg here. Breathing in deep. And then changing the side slowly, and again hinging at the hips. Trying, if you're not sure what to do, bring one hand on the spine, and then lean forward from there. Your front knee is somewhat straight, but a little bit bent, so it's safe that we're not pushing through. And then check with your lower spine here, if it's rounding or not. If there are sticking vertebrae out, then it's rounding. You want to come up a little bit. And if it's not, if there aren't any vertebrae in the lower spine, you can bend a little bit deeper. But then come up again and find a good stretch in the hamstring. So hinging at the hips a lot is the key word. Changing the side. Good job. Awesome job. You're doing great. Bend the back knee. Fold forward again. So go each side one more time, just to check with how that feels the second time that we're doing it. And breathe in deep into the belly, into the chest. Honor where you are today. If you're up here, completely fine. If you're down, even further down, awesome job. But it doesn't really matter. Just honoring where you are today is what it matters. Accepting where you are today. And then release, changing the side. It's about feeling good. And especially hamstrings are really important to stretch for our back. Breathing in deep. And release. Stand up again. Shake your wrists. Shake your legs. Or shake your wrists. You can also shake the wrist, shake the arms, shake all the body. Good. Let's go. Let's get it on, right? So come to the front, bend forward, and place your hands on the mat. So the feet are a little bit away from the hands. Now we want to push into the mounts of the fingers a lot. Shift all the weight there. Releasing the head down, releasing the neck. Push into the fingers and shift all the weight there. Then not jumping, but stepping a little bit back. So we are kind of giving all the weight there, all the weight, and then stepping a little bit back. It's not jumping, and it's leaning and stepping. Then drawing the hands also back to the feet and going again. Have straight arms. Good job. And when you're at the back, walk forward with the hands. Take your time. Breathe in deep and come 3 times down, chaturanga. Holding here and then pushing up. Breathing in, down, holding, and up. And down again, 90 degrees of the elbows, holding, and up. Walking back with the hands. Take your time until we're at the forward fold again. Now bringing the hands foot width distance away from the feet, pushing into the mounts of the fingers a lot. To the wrist, shifting all the weight there. And kind of just lifting the feet off. And when you're at the front, bend your knees and stand up with a straight back. Bring your hands into the sky. Awesome job. Take your time if you're still on the go. Take your time. As soon as you're up again, breathe in deep. Shake your wrist, shake your fingers, and turn around. So we're now sideways on the mat. Bring your feet to the short ends of the mat. Extend your hands. Do you want to kind of have the heels under our wrists? So check that, just approximately, not 100%. And then from there, push into the outer edges of the feet, engage the knees, and hinge at the hips, hinge at the hips, always hinging at the hips. Check with your lower spine if it's rounding or not. And if it's rounding, go up again. If it's not rounding, go deeper. Not from here, it's kind of like here-ish. And from there, fold forward and move to the left foot. Say hello to the left foot. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Left toes. Hello, guys. Then move back to the middle and move to the right. So hello to the right toes. How are you guys doing? And back to the middle. And now either the hands on the mat or off the mat. And what we are going to do is we shift all the weight again to the fingers, to the mounts of the fingers, and we jump in and then jump out again. So push into the mounts of the fingers, claw your fingers a lot, and jump in and jump out. If you never have done this, do around 3. Feel how that feels. If you already done this, let's go for around 10. So jumping in and jumping out. And it shouldn't be hard. It should be quite easy as we're shifting all the weight to the fingers and to the mounts of the fingers. And then slowly release, bend at the knees and stand up. Breathing in deeply. Bring the legs together, shake your wrists, shake your feet. And from there, please keep standing. I'm just coming to my knees to show it to you better. So bring your hands up in the sky. You're still standing. Breathe in deeply. Then push your palms into the sky. Draw the fingers down. Get long from the feet to the top of the palms, drawing the fingers down even more, extending out of the shoulder sockets. And voila, we're in handstand. Just upside down, but it's handstand. Then releasing, shaking the wrists, and changing around. Shake your wrists, shake your fingers. Bring the hands forward in front of you. Push out of the palms. Draw the fingers back towards you. And breathe in deeply. Push out of the palms. Draw the fingers back towards you. And release. Shake your wrists, shake your fingers. Whew. How did that feel? How did that feel? Shake your wrists, shake your fingers. And voila. We're ready. We're warmed up. We're ready to go to a more handstand-like position. And there are three variants. Three variants. And that's available for everybody. So the first variant is really easy. Everybody can do it, and we will do it together. So come towards a wall. Bring the hands towards a wall. And create a 90-degree angle at the hips. Push into the mounts of the fingers a lot. Good. And push out of the shoulder sockets. And look between the wrists. So just barely lifting the head up. Look between the wrists. We don't want to bring the head too much up and look just between the fingers or something. But we want to barely bring the head up and look between the wrists. And from there, we draw the belly in and up, get long. Push into the mounts of the fingers a lot. And then release. There's a lot to see here in this little position. And as you will see, we'll take it upside down, this position right now. And then we go further. If you like, you can just stay in this position. But first of all, let me show you the two variants that are coming up. So variant 2 and variant 3. And then you can decide which variant you like to do. So variant 2 is sitting down on the wall, extending one foot. And then measuring the distance with one finger, bringing the finger where the heel was, then bringing the both hands to where the heel was, or where the finger was, then standing up on the wall. And creating a 90 degrees angle in the hips again, pushing into the mounts of the fingers a lot, and doing the exact same thing as we did on the wall. And then coming down. This is variant 2. If you like to do that, you can do that in a moment. Let me show variant 3 to you. So variant 3 is coming into plank position. Bring the legs close to the wall in plank position. Then standing up on the wall and walking back on the hands. Pushing into the mounts of the fingers a lot. And you can really go really close to the wall. But I'm not doing it because there's no mat there. I should do it one time, then walk forward again and come down. This is variant 3. You can now decide if you would like to do variant 1, variant 2, variant 3 again, and do that variant. So for me, I'm a little bit lazy right now. I'm going to do variant 1 again, but there's a lot to see in variant 1 as well. So variant 2 again, measure the distance with 1 foot. Then put your wrists there, and then come up, and wearing free plank position, walking up on the wall, then down again. Be sure to press into the mounts of the fingers all the time. Good. Good. And then as soon as you did that, awesome job. Give yourself a hug. Well done. Well done. And come down. Lay down on your mat. Extend your feet. And bring the right foot up. Grab on below the knee. And maybe draw in a little bit. Make sure your left leg is an anchor. Left foot is anchored down. Hips are anchored down. And draw in a little bit. Engage out of the knee, engage out of the foot. And release, changing the side. Other leg up. Grab on below the knee. Release the shoulders a lot. Your right leg is an anchor right now. Anchored down, hips are anchored down. And drawing back. Again, releasing slowly here. And then releasing the legs slowly down. Awesome job. Good. And from here, let's just do some windshield wipers. So come into cactus pose with your arms. Bring your knees up. And let the knees fall to the right side. And then to the left side. And to the right. And to the left. And just enjoy this for a moment or two. Then extend your feet. Extend your feet, bring your arms by your sides, palms are pointing up towards the sky. Close your eyes and just be. Toes are facing away from each other. Come into Shavasana. And just be. I will get you back to your body in some minutes. Just around 2 minutes, then I will get you back to your body. Just be. Deepening your breath. Start to move your fingers, start to move your toes. Come back to your body. And when you're ready, draw the knees in towards your belly. Shift yourself towards either the left or the right side. Commit to lie down in a side body position. From there, having your eyes still closed, release all the muscles. Check in with your shoulders, your neck, the tongue, your head, your soft skin, softening the skin on the face. With your arms, the elbows, the wrists, the fingers, the chest, the belly, the hips, the legs, the knees, the ankles, the heels, the toes. Release all the muscles. From there, really feel connected to the ground. Breathe in deeply and feel how light you are, light like a feather. Breathing in deep. And releasing. And again, breathing in deep, lifting yourself up through the side body position, coming into a final sitting position. When you arrive there, bring your hands in front of the heart together, having your eyes still closed. Honoring your practice today, honoring the air that you took for this practice. Connecting with air one more time, with the air around you. And releasing the hands, opening the eyes. And welcome back. So, thanks for being here. And I hope you enjoyed it a lot. I sure did. And as always, I'm teaching every day on Twitch. If you like to check in with me, if you like to chat with me, feel free to do so. If you like to contact me more directly, you can do so via Discord. You can join my Discord in the description or down below. You will find a link. And yeah. If you're watching this on YouTube, check me out on Twitch. If you're watching this on Twitch, check me out on YouTube. Subscribe and hit the bell there. This would mean the world to me. Have a wonderful rest of the day. And thank you so much for practicing with me today. We're going to close it right here if there aren't any questions. And yeah, have a great day. Whew. Let's close it here. Awesome job, everybody. Awesome job.